Ed.
Converse All-Stars. They started out on the basketball court, but now they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Converse All-Stars. Look for them everywhere. Official athletic shoe of the 1984 Olympic Games.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with more sneaker-related content. And today we're going to shift gears a little bit. I know I'm in the middle of showing y'all my Jordan collections by number, but today I'm going to show y'all my collection of Converses. So we'll start off with just your basic black and white Converse Chuck Taylor. These are from 2008. I bought these in 2009 from Finish Line at Beechwood. I call these my struggle Chucks because the summer I bought these, which was 2009, I didn't have really any of my shoes. They were all in storage. So I had all four of my LeBron 6s and I had these. So I wore these a lot. These were like the shoes I had to go with everything. So you see you've got some heel drag right there. This is an older one, so you notice it doesn't say Converse All-Star, it just says All-Star, you know, but you still got Converse on the insole there. Then we come with the same exact shoe. This pair is from 2018, so it's 10 years newer. It's a little dusty from the box, but same old thing, but you can already see these are newer. You see it's got the Converse All-Star right there. And the Converse font on the insole is different. So these have only been worn by me a few times. So we have another black and white Chuck. This is the Converse Chuck 70. These are from 2014. If you know anything about Chucks, the Chuck 70 is very different than a regular pair of Chucks. The weight, the markings, like you see here, you got the Converse All-Star in black. Whole different experience. You've got the Converse on the insole there. On the other shoe, you've got Converse Chuck Taylor, athletic shoes, player's name, you know, and just the weight. Like, these are considerably more comfortable than the other two black and white Chucks I've shown y'all. So after that, we have this light blue Chuck. These are from 2016. So I've worn these a little bit, you know, same logo. And we've got this tweed pair here. Got your Chuck logo there. All-Star logo there. These are from 2007, I believe. Yep, 2007. So you got the little Converse hang tag right here. This was something I feel like they only did in the 2000s. But, you know, very nice. And I really should have cleaned these off before, but these are my Lupe Fiasco Chucks. These are from 2009. This was a part of the Converse Project Red. You see you got the logo there. Got the logo on the insole. You still got your Chuck Taylor logo on the side there. But yeah, Lupe Fiasco designed this pair. So next we've got these. This is another Converse Project Red. So you see by the insole here. These are the Dr. Romanelli Band-Aid Chucks. These are probably my favorite Chucks, honestly. And they've got the insole and the liners made like human anatomy. You got all these veins and, you know, just a really different take on the Chuck. You got the eyeballs there. It's a beautiful thing. Got your All-Star on the back, your Dr. Romanelli on the back there. Kind of wish they would have put the Converse red on the tongue like the Lupe Fiascos. So you got all of this here. These are from 2008. So next we've got a pair of all purple high tops. These are completely dead stock. I haven't worn these yet, partially because these are a size 12. Generally, most of my Chucks are 10.5s or 11s because they run so big. But these were a gift. You see, you got the Converse logo there, the All-Star there. These were a gift, so I do plan on breaking these out at some point. But I'm definitely going to need to put an insole and my orthotics in them in order to wear them. And since I'm so short, but still have a rather large foot, these are probably going to look like boats, but it's fine. Okay, next we've got these comic book Chucks. These are from 2008 or 9. I've had these for a really long time. You know, it's been a little bit since I've worn them. I haven't worn these a whole lot. You still got the Converse on the insole there. But again, just another random Chuck. You know, I love random Chucks. You see you got the All-Star right there. All-Star right there.
Happy birthday, Chuck!
Okay, so next we have this Chuck Taylor hiker. It's kind of made after a boot. That's why it's got the boot eyelets on it. Bottom is still a regular Converse Chuck Taylor bottom. I've only worn these a few times, but this leather is just superb. Like, you can't beat it. You still got the Chuck's logo right there. And these weird random navy blue laces give it a nice touch. Okay, next we have another leather Chuck. These are just white and blue. These are from 2003. You could tell even by this tag here, they don't really use that Converse font anymore. These are from 03. These are completely dead stock. I've probably had these since maybe 2004 or 2005. You know, they still got the Converse on the inside there. And again, just a really clean Chuck that I just, for some reason, have never got around to wearing. You still got the All-Star, still got the Converse logo there. But yeah, just a really nice colorway. Next, you've got this dark teal Chuck. This is also dead stock. These are from 2012. Very nice. Got your All-Star there. You've got Converse on the insole there. Again, just clean bottom. Another Chuck that I just haven't got around to wearing that I plan on breaking out very soon. Next, we have these. These are the Converse Chuck boots. You can see this is a little bit more rugged on the bottom. This was a recent thrifting find. These are from 2010. Just really rugged, really good leather. Still not as good as that hiker leather on those gray Chucks I just showed you. But again, you've got the All-Star here. You've got the All-Star logo there. And then we have the Converse Chuck 2. These are from 2016. They've been worn few. I foolishly got these in place of a regular red pair. I still need a regular pair of red Chucks. But you see you've got the Chuck Taylor 2 on the insole there, or on the inside of the tongue. You know, you've got the Converse and Lunar line teamed up together, because if you already don't know, Nike has owned and operated Converse since 2002. So it's only a matter of time before they did something like this. I'm just surprised that it took as long as it did. So these are very comfortable. I still like the way the Chuck 70 feels a little bit better than these, but these are very comfortable as well.
Check 1, 2. We are the mighty, mighty Boston's from Boston, Massachusetts. We don't like to be categorized.
Because there's like 9 guys, all colors together.
We got a lot of different parts.
The horns have to work every song.
Otis the sneaker dog.
Yeah, he's a mascot.
I've worn him since high school. I used to take him up and spray paint, and then it was like, hey, you geek, you bought them brand new and you're painting them.
It's like a mesh of all the stuff that we grew up listening to.
It's a plaid world.
It definitely beats real work.
Tomorrow, we're not practicing in our suits. I don't care.
You piece of shoe! Oh, you crazy kid! Converse! No more, Mr. Nice Guy!
So next we go into the lows, and we have these. I just refer to these as the OGs. They look like some old Converse from a really long time ago, even though these are probably from 2008 or 9. I always like this picnic table looking liner there. And yeah, I mean, they came aged on purpose with this. This was never white, but this is probably the closest thing I have to your OG white, black, or, well, yeah, it's black on it. White, black, blue, and red OG Chuck. So you've got All-Star on the tongue. You've got All-Star on the back. You've got Converse on the insole. You know, Converse on the bottom. Next, we have these camo low-top Chucks, or Ox, as they're called. It's camo. These are actually a recent thrifting find as well. You see, you still got the Goodwill sticker on the bottom and on the insole there. You got your All-Star on the tongue, All-Star on the back, as well as Boston, Massachusetts, established 1908, Converse skateboarding patch on the inside of the tongue here. After that, you've got these specialty lows. These are from 2011. Just an orange low-top Chuck. Very nice. Still got Converse on the insole, All-Star on the back, All-Star on the tongue. Next, you've got these random print Chucks. I don't know if this is supposed to be a fingerprint or some sort of animal motif. These are from 2006. I'm not going to say heavily worn, but definitely worn enough. So you got your All-Star on the tongue, Converse on the insole there. And you've got these kind of distressed faded Chucks. These are from 2018. So you got the Converse there. I like how it's 2 different colors. The Converse and the All-Star are different. All-Star on the tongue, Converse on the insole. So next we get into some Converses that are sort of like Chucks, have Chuck DNA in them, but they aren't actual Chucks. And this is the first one. This is the Converse Star Player EV. It's an Ox model. Ox is low in Converse terminology. And this is a collab between Converse and John Varvatos, as you can see on the insole there. Snow All-Star on the back, but you do have Converse branding. You've got Converse Cons on the tongue. You know, you've got your regular kind of All-Star 70 midsole, toe, and then you've got All-Star really big outsole there. So, you know, another nice one. This is definitely one of my favorites. These are from 2015. So next we go with the laceless Converse 1-Star. These are from 2010. I got these closeout, so for whatever reason, the Converse 1-Star is crossed out on the insole. That's fine. You've got 1-Star on the back. You've got 1-Star on the tongue. The other shoe, they have a Converse hang tag. And lastly, you have some Jack Purcell Converses from 2013. Again, that same kind of Chuck look without it being a Chuck. You've got your Jack Purcell branding there. You've got the Jack Purcell on the insole there. And you've got Converse Jack Purcell on the bottom. Definitely one of my favorites.
Hey, hey, Dr. J, where'd you get those moves? You move with such grace. Are you a member of the human race? Hey, Dr. J, where'd you get those moves? You're an artist, you're a wizard, and you blow up in air. Everybody's wondering. Magic shoes.
He's wearing Converse, the shoes of the stars.
And now we jump into the Pro Leather Highs. Now this is the Dr. J Pro Leather High. This is the GR from 2020, last year. So you've got bottom. I've worn these a few times. You know, you got light creasing in the toe, but nothing too crazy. I got these from Foot Locker at Easton Town Mall, which is in Columbus. Still got the Converse on the insole there. And this is really good leather. I mean, it's creased, but it's not crazy looking. So, Pro Leather High.
I'm Julius Irvin. People call me Dr. J because of how I operate. For 20 years, I've been making my rounds in these, Converse. Light on the fast break, strong when you go to set a pick, and in rebounding, no shoe protects you better than Converse. So when people ask me for my advice on how to improve their game, I always say,
take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
In every sport, on every field, on every court. Reach for the stars. Converse.
And I've got another Pro Leather High. This is my favorite. And as you can see, it's made a little different. This is a little skinnier. These are the 40th anniversary Pro Leathers. These are, you know, from 2016. They've got Converse Lunar line. I've worn these maybe twice. I got these off of eBay a couple years ago. And again, this purple one is something I've always wanted because this was Magic's first shoe in the NBA.
Is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers select Irvin Magic Johnson, Michigan State, 6'8", 200 pounds.
For being #1 drafted, first I was just elated over being that, you know, and I never thought that I would be in an NBA championship. It's like, I mean, it just means so much. You can walk around with your head proud. The whole next year, everywhere you go, the world champion Los Angeles Lakers is coming to town. I mean, it makes you feel good, and it just means so much to me. It's undescribable how much it really means to me, and I would just like to have it. I'm gonna go get it.
So I love these. These are definitely my favorite ones.
Kareem's 40 points win it for the Lakers, but he pays the price. His ankle is severely sprained, and he does not make the trip to Philadelphia. 6'8" rookie Magic Johnson lines up to take the center jump. Irvin Johnson's the name, and Magic is his game on this mystical night. Johnson rolls up 22 first-half points, and the game is dead even. The second half begins with a shockwave of Los Angeles successes. Even without Kareem, the Lakers are dominating the Sixers off the boards, fast breaking with a vengeance and making it look easy. The first 14 points of the third quarter are all on the Los Angeles side of the scoreboard. Are the 76ers finished? Don't dare believe it. The Lakers' spurt has Philadelphia on the ropes, but they fight back to close the gap. Playing his best in the clutch, barrels through on his way to a 37-point night. Johnson double pumps his way to a magical total of 42 points, and the Lakers can pop the champagne. Magic Johnson wins the Most Valuable Player award for the World Championship Series in his rookie season. The Lakers win Game 6 minus Kareem, and the method is pure Hollywood. The Los Angeles Lakers are the champions of basketball.
Then, you know, you got to own a pair of these. The Carolina Blue. If you don't know, Michael Jordan wore these his freshman year at North Carolina. He hit the game-winning shot to win the 1982 NCAA championship in these.
Though, with a timeout, go ahead and change their defense just to throw the other team off stride. Let's see if Georgetown now comes out man-to-man.
Georgetown still has one timeout left. North Carolina has 4. 32 seconds to go. A 1-point lead for Georgetown.
No, they stay in the 1-3-1 with Ewing in the middle. They've got to look to get it in there. You can't with a shot blocker like Ewing take so much time.
Doherty to Black. The time, 18. Shot, Jordan. Michael Jordan.
14 seconds. Look for Sleepy Floyd. Look.
Oh, he threw it to the wrong man. He threw it to Worthy.
So, these technically are the first Jordans. Got Converse on the insole. Typical, you know, pro leather bottom. So, another classic. A lot of people don't know this, but these originally were supposed to be in the DMP pack in 2006. With the Air Jordan 11 and the Air Jordan 6. There was a pair that was just like this, but instead of the Converse logo right here, it was a silhouette of Michael Jordan taking the shot I just showed you. So I don't know why they scrapped it. Probably had to do with price, because it probably would have made the pack maybe $400. I don't know, but it definitely should have been included in that pack. Also got it in yellow. I'm pretty sure Magic probably played in these some games as well. So, again, had to grab these as well. Love the Pro Leather High. So you have the 2020 BHM Pro Leather High. I actually wore these recently if you watch my shoe rotation videos, but, you know, what makes this Pro Leather High different is it's got all kinds of different materials on it. You've got suede on the toe. You've got canvas on the side here, and then you've got textile on the menial side. You've got the silver Converse branding. You've got your BHM logo on the tongue, and you've got Converse on the insole. Then we have these. These are the Converse Attaché High. They're very similar to the Pro Leather. These are from 2008 or 9. Had them for a really long time. They say steal the show on the insole. You got that CO Converse branding. Same thing on the tongue. The suede on these is starting to rip, as you can see right here. These are basically what I use if I wear any Larry Bird stuff, since I don't have the black and white Converse weapon and have never been able to get it. So next we have the Converse Pro Star. Now these are pretty obscure, but this was the shoe that Magic Johnson wore in between wearing the Pro Leather High and the Converse weapon. He wore these 2 seasons. He wore these 83-84 and 84-85. And I ended up finding these randomly on eBay in like 2004 or 5. And they weren't more than like 30 bucks. So Again, Magic is my favorite player of all time, and I have most of his shoes, not all of them, but most of them. So this was definitely one of the more obscure models. And as many times as I've worn these, still says Converse on the insole. So yeah, these are definitely one of my favorite Converses.
Best pro player. Thank you, Larry. StarTech's Unisaddle protects my ankles and gives that extra midfoot support.
A great rebounder needs.
It's reinforced for me.
And me.
Hey, maybe it was made for both of us.
Must be magic. Now that's who this shoe was made for.
The Converse StarTech with the unique unisaddle design.
Reach for the stars, reach for...
These are definitely one of my favorite Converses that I own.
The Converse weapon. That's the shoe. That's Magic do what he was born to do.
It may be so, but that's not all. They let Isaiah play like he's 10 feet tall.
For the kind of moves that never fail, the weapon's the choice of Kevin McHale.
The same is true for Mark McGuire. When I wear weapons, I'm on fire.
Well, what can the weapons do for King? Well, I can do just about anything.
You already know what you did for me.
What?
I walked away with the MVP.
The Converse weapon, the #1 weapon in the NBA.
I don't even know what to say about these. This shoe is still my favorite Converse shoe of all time. These are from 2000 This specific pair is from 2002. I've had them since. Now, the thing that sucks about these is the paint is chipping off of the purple panels. The paint is also chipping off of the tongue and the liner. You know, I'm still going to wear them anyway, but I really wish that Nike and Converse could get together and bring these back. I know that they retroed them in 2016 when the weapon celebrated its 30th anniversary. I don't know where I was or how I missed them, but I need another pair of these because the last pair from 16, these parts are suede so they don't chip, and they're a little more purple, even though to me this is more of an accurate representation of how the shoe looked back in the day. But I love these. I've worn these a trillion times. Still says Converse on the insole, but I mean, these are the most recognizable Magics, so gotta have a pair of these.
I heard Converse made a pair of bird shoes for last year's MVP.
Yep.
Well, they made a pair of Magic shoes for this year's MVP.
Okay, Magic, show me what you got.
The bird shoe, the Magic shoe. Choose your weapon from Converse.
Now I have another pair. This was a failed attempt at trying to customize the weapons. I put a bunch of stuff about Magic on there. That Magic, this Magic right here is how his PE pair looked. And I've got, you know, just some crowns. He was the MVP in 1987, 1990, 1989, Michigan State University, 88, 87, 82, 85, 80. That's all the years the Lakers won the championship. 5 rings. Oh, it's the Shorty C. I didn't know what it was. Got the stars there. Class of 1977. That's when Magic graduated from college. They won the championship at Everett High School in Lansing, Michigan. So yeah, I mean, this was a kind of a failed attempt at trying to customize them. Got the 33 with State. That's from Michigan State. So yeah, I may still rock these this way. And if you look at this pair is also from 2002. There's no tag on the, oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, like the paint isn't even chipping on these like it is on the other pair. So I don't know. And these are an 11. Huh. Yeah. I may try to recustomize these again. I don't know. Then I got started on the other shoe. As you see, it's still pretty plain, but it's got the choose your weapon, choose wisely. Choose your weapon was the slogan for these. So, gotta have a pair of weapons. Then we jump into the ERX. You have the ERX 260 high. This is also a shoe that Magic wore in the late 80s. He wore these. He wore the ERX 400 and the ERX 350. But this is the Just Don collab. You see it's got Dons instead of Cons. Still got Cons right there. Got Cons on the bottom. The whole shoe is made out of this faux animal hair. You've got cheetah, you've got snake. A whole lot going on with this shoe. You know, Just Don branding on the insole. And the box is really colorful. It's like blue and orange and purple. I just don't feel like going to get it. So, and you've got these ERX 260 mids. These are dead stock. I haven't worn them yet. This was a Ross find when we first moved to North Carolina. They were like $30. So couldn't really leave them there for the 30, even though I really prefer the ERX 260 high, but you know, they didn't really bring it out like they could. They brought out a ton of these mids though. So then you have another 260 mid. This is from the Animal Pack. Just Don, but not Just Don like the other. You got animal print on the insole, animal print laces. You got this back panel that's animal print. Just something random. My wife actually bought me these. She found them at a Ross. She was out of town for work once, and I guess she was thinking of me and bought me these. So, you know, she knew I had the other ones, so she figured I'd like these. And they're okay. I'm glad she only paid like $28 for them. Got another ERX Impress. This is also dead stock. Haven't been worn yet. Love this iridescence about it. See, it's still got the Foot Locker $120 on the tag, the Converse. These were a Champs Sports find. I found these at Champs Sports as an outlet in Solon, Ohio. And I just haven't got around to wear these yet, but I will. I'm gonna think of it. These and these both have that little iridescent thing on us. These probably came out together. Now we get to the early 90s with these, the Converse Aero Jam. This was Larry Johnson's first signature shoe with Converse in 1992-93.
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. A fresh little crib, you know, and brand spanking new. And that shoe let her do things that no man could do. She jukes and she cuts and stops dead in her tracks. She plants and she spins, leaving chumps on their backs. And who gets the credit? Some mother named Goose. Check you out, yo. Converse, of course. And that new React juice.
This is the OG colorway in the Charlotte Hornets. White, black, and purple. There was also a black colorway, and Converse and Nike brought out a bunch of new colorways that I really could do without. But here is where normally the React juice was. In the same font, they've just replaced it with Aero Jam because I guess they couldn't replicate the React juice. But another classic early 90s model. You got the Cons there. I've always liked that. The strap that can come off, but why would you want to take it off? So, you know. And then you've got Cons Aero Jam on the insole. This is just a beautiful, beautiful shoe. I love these. So then you have these. These are, I can't remember the exact name. I think they're just called the Converse Pro Leather High 2011 or 2012. It even says Converse Pro Leather on the tongue. You've got your old school Converse logo in the back, and you've got Dr. J right here on the side. So I like that, but you know, these are very, very comfy. And since I love the Pro Leather High so much, I mean, got to get a new version of that. And the fact that I really think what made me buy these was the fact that it said Dr. J on the side. So then you got another one of my favorite Converses, the Converse Wade 2.0. I love these. These are indicative of my time with Champ Sports. It was my second go round with Foot Locker, I think. Yeah, my second go round with them. And I was working at Champs at Tower City in downtown Cleveland. These came out in 2007. So you got the Wade on the insole there. You got the Wade logo there. And you got Wade right there. But when I started trying to sell these to people on the sales floor, everybody thought they were Jordans, even though you clearly got the Converse star right there. But these look like an Air Jordan. So, you know, these were probably the most popular of the three colorways we had, because we had these, we had a Marquette colorway, and then we had a colorway that kind of mimicked the Jordan 7 Citrus. So those were the three colorways we had, you know, but I love these. I'm surprised that the Wade one goes for as much as it does and as popular as it is, but I guess it's kind of obscure. So this is too, but I love these. I love this 3 right here as well. So, all right. So I wanted to save something special for the end here. Y'all see the box. This is actually just the box top. So in my Jordan collection videos, I've kind of told y'all that there were some pairs that are still in Cleveland under safekeeping that I wasn't really comfortable with the movers moving correctly because they were so old, and, you know, the shoes are going to crumble anyway, but I forgot all about these, unfortunately. This is the Converse Magic Triple Double. This is an original pair because Nike and Converse have never retroed it. These are from 1990. I'm just leaving them in the box because, as you see just there with that movement, these are falling apart now. They were still mostly intact when we were in Cleveland, but again, like the bottom part of this box is gone. This is the box top. So, you know, these were grails. I got these on eBay in 2004 or 2005, and they lasted a really long time. The first time I noticed any slight crumbling was probably 2014. But, you know, I hate that these are crumbling, but I guess I can't be mad because they're 31 years old. So I can't really be mad. Whoever bought them, I guess, got them for $29.98. I want to say I probably paid maybe $75 or $80 for these. But if I ever can find the proper bottom to swap these, I will. I'm never going to get rid of these because, I mean, chances are Nike and Converse aren't going to retro this shoe for whatever reason. It sucks. But these are probably, well, these are definitely my oldest Converses. And, you know, Magic is my favorite player. So I have to have these. So that's going to about wrap it up. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I'll see you guys soon. Now I got to put all these Converses back.